Go down here. So we're in the inside the overnight range. What, 600 points or so. Let's see. Right. 12 seconds here. Get this zoomed in. I'm going to look at the 5 minute really quick to see where we're at. Just had to switch over and trend at 9 o'clock. What was our 1 minute level? Pretty much even on the day. I mean, 30 points or so down right now, but it's been up and down overnight. A little bit of a trade war starting out with China, so going back and forth with that. I really wouldn't mind. Let's see. If we get up above this, 303, 300, close above that, up to the overnight session high would be one possibility. 303's here. All right, so it looks like we might get a push. 272.25 or the 303 level. I mean, since that's a 5 minute level, but I'm going to try to go for the 1 minute here. 272. 272.25. We did get a retest of that 303, it looks like. A lot of times what I'll do is split an order, but I didn't have a chance to this time. You could split here and here, but let's see. We're still within that. It's still possible we get down to this level again. I mean, because if you're looking on the 5 minute time frame, we still got 2 minutes on this candle before it's actually a signaled buy on the 5 minute level, which is 303. So if we get a close here up above 303, then on this 5 minute candle, then I'll probably try to enter it there. But we may get a break back down to 272. It's looking like maybe. Let's see. Oh, so close. So what I was saying is, after the 5 minute candle closes 9:35, if we're still up above this 303, then I may probably change that and prioritize that 5 minute level instead of the 1 minute, because we just barely missed the 1 minute, it looks like. Still got a couple minutes to figure that out. Right now I'm sitting still at the 1 minute level there. And we may get another chance at it here. Well, I've got to update those brackets right now. So I just made 20 points twice there, but that's not, let's see, because it's bounced off of that level that quickly. We'll try to get another one. All right, so mark this out really quick. So we're long 272. Again, another huge range day. I mean, right now it's up 63 points, or I'm sorry, about 30 points. Um, you're looking at pretty much close on the full trade about 133 and a quarter points, which would almost be the overnight high. So it is possible that if it continues to push, we could see that. 405 is the 1-to-1 on that, which if we see 400, 405 is a high possibility too. So basically, one micro, you're risking 254, $254. It looks like the 5 minute closed below our level, so that's one thing I don't really love about it right now. Um, if we start to get a breakdown on that, if we won't, we got 3 minutes left on this 5 minute candle. I'd like to see this level get broken and closed above for sure on maybe this 5 minute candle. If that can happen, I feel even better about holding to maybe like the 405. All right, on the 1 minute, there's a B entry. So that's 95 points on that, 95 and a half. Take profit 338.75. All right, that hit. Now if we can just continue to get this push up, we do get a break of that level. I'm going to add one at that level, see if we can just get the push up to this take profit at 405. Let's go. Rock and roll. Well, I don't know. I think I'm good there. Like, I don't think I really want to risk anything else. Yesterday's low. I had that marked out somewhere else. Let's see. Wait, yesterday's low was down at 972, 16,972. What do you mean? I'm confused. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Oh, yeah, yeah. I see right there. No worries, no worries. Yeah, 387. Yep. So, I mean, 387 to 405, that's not much difference there, but I was just shooting for that overnight high. And the easiest way to get the overnight, I'll just point this out for you guys. Easiest way to get the overnight is just to look at like the 4 hour. This was overnight low. That was overnight high pre-market. Um, and so we were trading around in this area. I was looking to see if we could get that overnight high once we got into that long trade. But I took it off at the 405. I mean, because yesterday we got within 5 points of the prior day's high, and then it dumped all the way to the low. So just because it's close, doesn't mean I was just going by the trade. Yeah, that was pretty textbook. You know, we never got a we never got a trend shift here. So I was looking for a continuation up this whole time. So when we got to this B trade, an A trade here and a B trade there, to me is just a place to add. Um, as long as you have your trend still showing the same direction, uh, and your stop was way down here, so pretty much the same thing that happened pre-market after 9 o'clock. I mean, you had an A trade here, and then a B trade there. Your stop on this A trade, we came close, but it wouldn't have ever stopped you out. I mean, it was at 157.25. So if you had added there, it would have been the same. Yeah, it takes time to just develop the confidence in the system to be able to hold for these trades. I mean, excuse me, sorry. So they especially with just the action that we're getting now and how quick you're adding or erasing 100 points. I mean, it's all relative. Uh, the size ranges that we're having now are allowing for bigger take profits on the trades and also bigger stops though. So just have to make sure it's sized accordingly. Looks like this A trade probably worked out too. I took it off at the original take profit because I was already in this trade and I was just looking to see that trade finish. Um, but see how many points were got on that. No, it probably hasn't completed yet. That's like 200. Ooh, pretty close though. 189. Wow, could have easily got another 100 points out of that move. I started so my strategy. I haven't had the indicator the whole time, but I've you know used the same concepts. Uh, the indicator just really helped me visualize and cut out some of the errors that I was making. But last summer, it's almost a year ago, I started um, coding it, and I think I finally finished. It was like September, August, maybe late August, early September. And then after I got it finished and I could visualize everything, that's when I started seeing, you know, in real time, like some of the different setups. And once I started seeing those setups, then I altered the code to actually like signal those things. So, hey, not much, not much. How you doing, buddy? Oh man, dude. So you didn't get in on the open there? Oh, okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, good, awesome. Yeah. Hey, like I said, man, you just never know with news and everything, especially with all the tariff stuff. I mean, you just better to you know hold what you're comfortable with and take your money when you see it. Let's see. Yeah, when's that? That's like yeah, it's a later one. It's like what, two? Yeah. Well, it's two my time. It's one central. Yeah. No, I'm Eastern, but I'm an hour behind Central or hour ahead. Sorry, 3 hours behind you or ahead of you. Yeah. All right. Okay, so you're Mountain, Joe. Mountain time. No, you're two. Oh, where are you again? I'm sorry. You're 2 hours ahead of me. Right. I was thinking behind for a second. Yeah, time traveler. Oh yeah. Cool, cool, cool. We got Aaron, which he runs a business in Canada too, but he's in the group. Tech Time, he's his username, but he's in Canada as well. Let's see what we're doing here. So we're back down below overnight high. I'm not going to take any more trades. I'm happy with that, but I'm still gonna. I'm sitting here, so I'm watching things. Well, yeah, I'm in Florida, but I'm originally from Georgia, so deep south. Yeah, yeah, up around Atlanta. Well, I can't imagine. Yeah, it's sunny and 70 degrees this morning here, but it's going to get up to close to 80 later in the afternoon, probably. Getting it closed back above the overnight high, maybe here in about 23 seconds. Oh, cool. Yeah, my wife is originally from that area, like South Florida. Um, at this point, I'd probably just hold off and wait until after 10 to see what happens. We do on the 1 hour. Well, on the 1 hour time frame, of course, it would be a huge, stop. But there's a sell B trade showing up if it closes above the overnight high. Not recommending taking a trade off the hourly. I was just pointing it out that there is a trade signaling, and even when you do, like even if you were to take the sell B here, you have all this room to where it could push up. So being able to withstand that kind of drawdown, which is 400, I mean 500 points. So, but then also on the 30-minute, there's a buy A signal. So one by one, the time frames are starting to, looks like they're starting to switch to an uptrend. Just hadn't got to the 1 hour yet. So, like I said, you got 500 points to play with there, so it could push up 200 or 300 points and then reverse if it does. Just never really know. But Been yeah, yeah, yeah. Me too, man. I like if you're able to get you know one or two good trades in 10 minutes or so, and then go about your day, then that's that's the dream. I mean, that's the dream in trading. I mean, everybody wants. Uh, you don't really get into trading to. I didn't get into trading to sit at the charts for 8 hours a day. I mean, you know. hmm I guess some people do, but it's like trading one full time for another. Like if you do that, it's like, and a lot of the times you end up worse off for it. So there you go. Right, exactly, Joe. Well, I think I will cut it like at 10 o'clock today. I'm not going to take any more, and it's kind of just going. We haven't really reversed. I mean, we're up 200 points basically on the day. I mean, if we get a breakdown below this overnight high and then get a trend shift down, I would uh, anticipate a bit of a move down. We're close to yesterday's low, uh, down at 971. We've already broken it one time overnight, so this could be just gaining liquidity for a further move down and gaining orders. The big boys have to get their orders filled somehow. That's what these, in a bear market, that's pretty much what these tend to be. Like here, for example, up and then boom, down, up. But we shall see. It can do what it wants to do now. I'm unfazed. I might see what the first. There was somebody on X yesterday that was pointing out. Just I guess he has been watching my post and said that like usually it looks like there's like after 10 o'clock it's like a 80% win rate. I'm not going to take another trade, but I might sit here and see what the next order or the next trade is right after 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, just to see if it ends up being a winner and mark it out. There's a buy B showing up. False alarm. Let's see what the 10 years doing right now. 10 years at 4.36, 30 years 4.8, 20 years 3.77. Yeah, I mean 10 years up 1.63% today. I Yeah, I mean generally that's kind of abnormal. Usually when you get a market sell off in equities, you'll get a push down our rates because all the money's leaving the equities and going into bonds. But I've read or actually heard on news report, I think China's selling a lot of treasuries right now. So that's probably what's causing a little bit of a spike. But I mean, they can't do that forever. They only have so many they can sell. So, and in the coming months, like I talked about before, So that was a buy A. Again, I'm not taking this trade. I'm just marking it out to see. It's after 10 o'clock. Which that one actually, well, that signaled right at 10 o'clock. So see what happens with it. Yeah, I think it might be reversing down on this one. Unless we get it closed above this level. Let's see what the. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. If it depends on what kind of reaction we get off of the overnight high here. But if this 5 minute, that would be like considered what, like a 3 bar reversal, I would think. Like, because if this 5 minute closes below this, the low of this candle here, then maybe a further move down. Yeah, it's crazy, right? 5 micros, $1,100 risk. If this one does work out again too, well, we're below the. We got to get back above that. We're not high there, but it's like those A B combos. It's like a 1-2 punch. You know what? I just realized I didn't even have. Okay, I didn't. When I go to the daily, I turn off the labels and the lines on the pivot so I can see better. And I had them off the whole time. Like, yeah, there's a pivot level there. I mean, wow. So that's pretty much where price went to. On this last trade, this last day trade, that would have been a nice place to take profit. I got to remember to make sure everything's turned on. Yeah, that's 50 points already on that one, that B trade. See, probably if I was in this trade here, because your average price would be if you bought here and then bought at the bottom down here on this B trade, your average price would be just somewhere probably close to where we are. Let me mark it out. I can find out. Yeah, where we are. That's where actually. So your average price would be about 462.50 on that trade. So I would probably just try to take it back up to maybe the pivot point or the take profit for the B trade because we're still down on this A trade. And I just really wouldn't want to hold it that long. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow. But I think if you have any questions, put in Discord. Yod or someone will be able to. Actually, I need to give. I may give Yod the ability to open this channel just for chat. Um, but yeah, Thursday I'm not here. So hey, my pleasure. Yep, you take care. We'll see you. Yeah, that would have been adding there and getting out at the your average price would have been the break even to chance to looks like on this because let me show you this. I don't know if we actually got the B signal, but no, it didn't quite get above, but we did get above the downtrend on the 32nd. This cloud, that's usually when you'll get your B signals right here in this area. But that's the benefit of just taking the trades and going about your business. All right, but oh, the one, yeah, yeah, that's my laser vision. Uh, oh, that's just it. Just says hashtag Doughhead. Yeah, yeah. I haven't been recently just because I read somewhere. I think it was Elon Musk or something said hashtags or whatever. Don't use hashtags or something like that on X, whatever. I mean, right, let's see. Can't remember where I saw that. Say what? I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. I used